The digital electronic code door lock. This is very good to put on cabinets for little children or if you got aging parents. I know a lot of people don't like to listen to the whole YouTube videos, so I put time stamps that'll take you directly to the portion that you want to listen to. We'll have a time code stamp for the master code, changing the master code, resetting the master code, user codes and passage codes, setting the user codes and passage codes, changing user codes, deleting all user codes, deleting individual user codes, passage mode on digital access, how to enter passage mode, how to cancel passage mode, and so on. So there are timestamps that you can just look in the description at the bottom of this video and click on the link, and it'll take you directly to the portion that you want to listen to. Digital electronic code door lock. Round knob. I've tried numerous locks and devices, but they didn't perform the way I thought they would. Then I found a digital electronic code door located here to the right, and it worked better than I expected, and it's very simple to install. This video will help you set up codes, because if you don't use this often, you'll tend to forget how to set the codes, and trying to find the manuals may be a difficult task. So put this video in your favorite and refer to when you need to set codes or delete codes. This features includes waterproof seals to protect electronics, backlight keypad, capable of storing up to 10 access codes, one master code, which starts with 0, and one passive code, which starts with 9, and you could set up 8 user codes. You also have dead latch assembly with adjustable back seat, LED indicators for code entry, anti-spy code encryptions. You can enter a few digits and then make sure you enter the last 4 digits to open the code. Then you have the low battery warning with emergency power jump override. The master code. The master code is the most important code in the series, as it is needed to set up all user codes and passage code. All codes can be a maximum of 15 digits, including the allocated sequence numbers. The allocated sequence numbers for the code is 0. So 0 must be the first digit for your code, and the remaining may be any combination from 0 to 9. The manufacturer's default master code is 0, 1, 2, 3. To unlock the lock, enter 0, 1, 2, 3 and press the pound key. The lock will sound and the green indicator light will light up. The handle is unlocked while the beep is sounding and will return to the lock position once the beep stops, approximately 4 to 5 seconds. So you have about 5 seconds to turn the lock before the beep stops, or you will have to re-enter the code. Changing the master code. Enter the current master code and press the pound key. Wait until the beeping sound stops and the blue backlight remains on. Enter a new master code, starts with 0, and press the start key. If 2 beeps are heard, the new master code has been saved successfully. Resetting the master code. The reset button is located on the battery pack and should only be used when the master code is lost or forgotten. Press and hold the reset button for 5 seconds until 3 beeps are heard. The master code will return to the manufacturer default code 0, 1, 2, 3. User codes and passage codes. Note that user codes and passage codes can be any number or combination of 0 through 9 with a maximum of 15 digits. Only the master code has 0 as the first digit, and only the passage code has 9 as the first digit. Setting the user codes and passage code. Enter the current master code and press the pound key. Wait until the beeping sound stops and the blue backlight remains on. Enter a new usage code beginning with the code sequence number and press the star key. The first user code will begin with the number 1. Note that a maximum of 15 digits. Once you hear 2 beeps, the first user code has been saved in the lock. Enter the second user code if you like, starting with the sequence number 2 and press the star key. Once you hear 2 beeps, the second user code has been saved into the lock. Repeat these steps until all 8 users' codes and passages code has been successfully set. You can enter only 1 code if you like. You don't have to enter all 8. Changing the user codes. In addition to the master code, each user code has the ability to change his or her own code. Enter the user code you want to change and press the pound key. Wait until the beeping sound stops and the blue backlight remains on. Enter a new code and press the star key. If user 1 is resetting their code, the new code must again begin with the number 1. If 2 beeps are heard, the new user code has been saved successfully. Deleting all user code. If you want to delete all user codes, enter the master code and press the pound key. After the beep sounds and before the blue light goes off, enter 0 5 times and press the star key. Once you hear 2 beeps, all codes will be erased and only the master code will be able to operate the lock. Deleting individual user code. If you want to delete individual codes, enter the master code and press the pound key. After the beep stops and before the blue backlight goes off, enter 000 and the sequence number of the code you want to delete and press the star key. For example, to delete code 1, enter 00001. Once you hear several beeps, the user code selected will be erased. Repeat the procedure for any other user codes you want to delete. Passage mode 1-digit access. The YL-99 has the ability to be set to passage mode by entering a passage code. In passage mode, all users can press any key to open the door without requiring a user code. How to enter passage mode. Enter the passage code beginning with the sequence number 9 and press the pound key. After the beep stops and before the blue light goes off, press star and pound in quick successions. Once you hear 2 beeps, the lock is in passage mode. How to cancel passage mode. Press any key to activate the lock. After the beep stops and before the blue backlight goes off, press star and pound in quick successions. Once you hear 2 beeps, passage mode is canceled. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this video and save this to your favorite. I think it will be very helpful.